Finally, humans. So the new fruit we thought was the magnet fruit because of the Metal Gear's hint actually makes perfect sense. But what if I tell you there's another fruit that could also match that hint? And it was even a winner from the old fruit contest. But before I reveal it, if you want a chance to win a permanent fruit of your choice, smash that subscribe button right now to join the giveaway. Let's get this video to over 500 likes to start it, and turn on that notification bell to boost your chances of winning. Now here's the crazy part. This fruit isn't just about metal. It could actually control or manipulate gears themselves, making it even more broken than magnet. Imagine abilities that let you trap enemies in rotating mechanisms, crush them with giant gear construct, or even boost your own movement using spinning gear propulsion. And if this is really what the hint was pointing to, then this fruit could completely change the meta. So which one do you think it is? Before we continue, are you looking for a cheap and affordable way to buy permanent fruits? Then let me introduce you to Bloxy Fruit store, where everything's cheaper. They've got almost every popular Roblox game covered, so you'll definitely find what you're looking for. And on top of that, it's the easiest and fastest way to buy any item you want. You can also buy Bloxy points and exchange it for more Robux. For example, if you want a permanent ice fruit, click checkout, fill in your details, and once you've completed your purchase, don't forget to use the code REAL to get a 5% discount. After that, you will receive your ticket confirmation in your email and click on Claim Order. Now search your Roblox name and confirm. After that, copy your order ID and go to Discord. Go to Claim Order channel and claim order. Choose your language and input your order ID. And boom, your item will be delivered directly to you. What are you waiting for? Check out now. Link is in description. And yeah, it's none other than the acceleration fruit, which is actually connected to time mechanic like a time machine, and that links back to Metal Gears if you really think about it. So yeah, you get the idea. So right now, it is basically 50-50 between the magnet fruit and the acceleration fruit. But one thing we cannot ignore is that someone actually saw a photo shared by ShafiDev that had the magnet fruit in it. So that makes the chances higher that it is the magnet fruit. But who knows? They might actually add both into the game, which would be insane. Anyways, I am pretty sure the trailer is getting really close, and the leaks are also about to start dropping anytime soon. So hopefully we start seeing them very soon, and maybe even get the update or trailer by early May. This might be the biggest moment in Blox Fruit's history. 2026 is shaping up to be absolutely insane, because for the first time in a long while, everything is lining up. An admin has confirmed that every single Blox Fruit's developer is officially back from their holidays, which means full development mode is on. And when that happens, you already know something big is coming. Alright, so basically, humans, there are no official leaks for the 4th Sea yet. However, I think we can actually consider this one a soft leak, and that's because it came directly from admin Uzoth. In this image right here, we can clearly see the entire map layout, showing the 1st Sea, 2nd Sea, and 3rd Sea. And what makes this interesting is how accurate everything looks. The positioning, the scale, and the structure all match what we already know about the current seas. But if you look closely on this side of the image, you'll notice something very important. There's a massive island, and when I say massive, I mean this thing is as big as multiple 1st Sea islands combined. This immediately raises questions because there is no existing sea event that is even close to this size. This island is way too big to be something like a raid zone or a temporary event. I mean, this thing literally looks like an entire sea by itself, and that's why I strongly believe this could be the 4th Sea. Another reason why this makes sense is the server limit. There are only 12 players per server, so creating an island this large just for an event wouldn't make sense at all. Events are meant to be fast, replayable, and compact, not something that takes up this much space on the map. Now, personally, I think if this really is the 4th Sea, it's going to be heavily inspired by Wano. We could see islands that are very close to each other, unique environments, and a more connected world compared to the older seas. Of course, it won't be a direct copy, since we already know Blox Fruits has been slowly drifting away from One Piece to avoid potential issues. But the inspiration could still be there. So now I want to know what you think. Do you believe this image is teasing the 4th Sea? Or do you think it's just a massive event island, even though honestly, that doesn't really make sense? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So at this point, it really comes down to two possibilities. Either this new sea is almost ready to be released, or it's still deep in development and will take a lot more time to fully finish. However, considering the fact that the developers, or more specifically the admins, already showed an image of it, that alone tells us something important. You don't usually reveal something this big unless it's either close to completion or at least stable enough to tease. This image could mean that the fourth sea is already mostly done, and they're just polishing it, adding details, and testing everything behind the scenes. On the other hand, it could also be a preview build, something they created specifically to let the community know, yes, this is real, and yes, it's coming, even if it's not ready yet. Right now, the image only shows red, mountain-like terrain, which suggests that what we're seeing is either a base environment or just one section of the entire sea. That makes me believe there's a lot more that hasn't been revealed yet. Different islands, unique biomes, new locations, and possibly entirely new mechanics tied to this sea. When the update gets closer, I personally think we're going to receive a full cinematic trailer for the fourth sea. Something long, detailed, and dramatic, showing every major island, the atmosphere, the scale, and maybe even some hidden features. If this really is the biggest update in Blox Fruit's history, then a long cinematic trailer would make perfect sense. So once again, if the fourth sea is actually close to being finished, we could realistically see it drop within the next few months. But if it's still in heavy development, then we might be looking at another long wait, just like before. At this point, it's honestly impossible to say for sure. One thing is certain, though, even while we wait for the fourth sea, we're not going to be left with nothing. We can still expect multiple major updates along the way, including Creation version 2 and other features we talked about earlier. So no matter what, Blox Fruits in 2026 is shaping up to be huge. We are about to see Blox Fruits rise up again. And yeah, it might drop for a few weeks after, like it always does, but then it comes right back again. And that just proves how legendary Blox Fruits really is. No matter what happens, it always finds a way to bounce back, especially when they drop a big update. So hopefully this time we actually get a real banger update. Something fresh, not repetitive, something with a long-term grind system that actually keeps players playing, and of course a brand new fruit. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.